Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know what time it is. It is Take Charge Tuesday with Tammy. I am so super excited to be here with you on today. It's Take Charge Tuesday. Remember, we have committed to take charge of our lives. Yes, we have. We are taking charge of our families. We are taking charge of our faith. We are taking charge of our finances. We are taking charge of our children. We are taking charge of our businesses, our careers. We are taking charge. No longer will we idly sit by and allow life to just happen. So welcome to Take Charge Tuesday with Tammy. I'm so super excited. If you are with me, let me know, tell me hi, give me thumbs up, let me know how your day is going. Again, it's Take Charge Tuesday with Tammy. I am going to take the liberty of inviting a few more of our sister friends with us on today. And I hope that you all had a fantastic day. I had a wonderful day, a productive day, a profitable day, and I hope that you all are doing the same. So go ahead and jump on, invite your friends to join the broadcast today. We have another hot topic of Take Charge Tuesday with Tammy. All right, all right. Hey, Donna, thank you for joining. Welcome. It's Take Charge Tuesday. Welcome. Who else do we have on? I missed somebody. Hey, LaDonna, thank you for joining. It's Take Charge Tuesday. Deirdre, welcome. It's Take Charge Tuesday with Tammy. Thank you for the hearts. Welcome. Guys, go ahead and invite your friends to join the broadcast with us today, ladies. I am going to take the liberty to invite a few more people. So let me know how your week is going. How was your holiday? How was your Thanksgiving? Are you still taking charge? If you were on that journey to be healthy and whole, did you fall off the wagon during Thanksgiving? I'll be the first to admit I fell off the wagon a few times. You know, I had some good pies and cakes, and so now you know what? I'm back on the treadmill and back on the track when I'm at home in Memorial Park running, getting ready for a half marathon in Barbados coming up within the next week or so. So I'm super excited about that because remember, I committed to take charge of my health and fitness. And so we got to work our plans, ladies. All right. So I invited a few more of our sister friends who was, hey, Sandra, thank you for joining. Welcome. It's Take Charge Tuesday with Tammy. So glad. Hey, Norman, thank you for joining. It's Take Charge Tuesday with Tammy. Super excited. Again, as always, to be with you on Tuesday. Hey, we are wrapping up the year. We're coming to the close of 2018. I sincerely hope that you have taken charge in areas of your life. I hope that you are getting results. I hope that something that I've said throughout this year has inspired you, motivated you, encouraged you to take charge of your life. All right, so let's get going today. In today's session, you may or may not have seen the topic, but today we're going to talk about, are you tired of being poor? Hey, Crystal, thank you for joining. It's Take Charge Tuesday with Tammy. Are you tired of being poor? P-O-O-R. And of course, I'm on my acronym kick this month. Hey, Jeff, thank you for joining. Hey, chocolate, Crystal. Thank you for joining. Hey, Regina. Thank you so much. Much love to you. Thank you. You all are so kind and so gracious with your comments today. I appreciate you. So, are you tired of being poor? That's what we're talking about today. Are you tired of being poor? And poor stands for passing over opportunities repeatedly. Are you tired of being poor? P-O-O-R, passing over opportunities repeatedly. We pass over opportunities so often, right? Whether it's in business, whether it's in relationships, whether it's in our careers, whether we know it or not. And sometimes we don't even realize it. We're repeatedly passing over opportunities. Sometimes on a daily basis, we're presented with opportunities, whether it's a new idea, whether it's a new business venture, whether it's a partnership with someone. And a lot of times we just thank you for the hearts and love. Much love to you. Yes. And so we overlook or we pass over opportunities repeatedly because sometimes those opportunities come in a form that we don't recognize and we're going to talk about that in just a moment. But on a daily basis, sometimes thoughts may come to your mind. Hey, Jerry, thank you for joining. Sometimes a thought, an idea may come to your mind and you just brush it off that, oh yeah, that was a good idea. And we don't write it down. We don't follow up on it. And we're continuously, sometimes God is trying to get something to us, but we're continually passing over opportunities repeatedly. And so let's take a look at three key causes for us passing over opportunities repeatedly. Three key causes. Number one of the biggest things that cause us to pass over opportunities repeatedly is fear. Somebody type in the word fear. Fear, F-E-A-R, false evidence appearing real. So a lot of times those fears just come to intimidate us out of our blessing, out of our destiny. Fear, false evidence appearing real. Hey, Tiffany, thank you for joining. Hey, Cynthia, thank you for joining. Elder Patterson, it's Take Charge Tuesday with Tammy. We are taking charge. And so we're talking about, are you tired of being poor? Are you tired of passing over opportunities repeatedly? P-O-O-R. And one of the biggest things that cause us to pass over opportunities, number one, is fear. Fear can come in so many different forms. It can be the fear of failure. Maybe you failed at something in the past. Maybe you failed at a business in the past. Maybe you failed in a marriage in the past. I failed twice. I've been married twice and divorced twice. But will I allow that for me to pass over opportunities to be in new relationships, to be remarried again? The answer for me is no. I refuse to allow the fear of my past to stop me from moving forward and reaching my divine destiny. I know God didn't bring me out of two failed marriages and to learn and get up and dust myself off from that for me to live the rest of my life alone. That's not my destiny. But I refuse to allow fear to stop me or to allow me to pass over opportunities repeatedly that may come my way. A sister friend of mine, we often kind of joke about it. Hey, thank you, Pamela Haynes, all the way from the UK. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. Thank you. You're always up late, Pamela. Thank you for jumping on. So a sister friend of mine, we always joke about dating and opportunities to meet gentlemen and things like that, and how sometimes we may run away from the opportunities because, because of fear, right? And so it's time to stop fearing, because we could really and truly be passing over opportunities, right, to develop new relationships because of fear. So fear of failure, sometimes fear of success. And it sounds crazy because it's on the total opposite extreme of fear of failure, but fear of success. Because sometimes we think that if I reach a certain level of success, I may not know what to do. I may not know how to manage $1 million. I may not know, continue to have fresh ideas to create new product to maintain. And so all of those little thoughts come into your mind. Hey, Daryl, thank you for joining. It's Take Charge Tuesday with Tammy. We're talking about, are you tired of being poor? Are you tired of passing over opportunities repeatedly? And we wonder why we're still stuck. And we wonder why we're still stagnant and still in the same place. It's because we're repeatedly passing over opportunities. And so it may be because we may think another part of fear is thinking that we're not good enough. We're going to rest in that for just a moment. Hey Brenda, thank you for joining. Sandra, welcome. It's Take Charge Tuesday with Tammy. Are you tired of being poor? One of the biggest reasons we pass over opportunities repeatedly is because of fear, and the fear of I am not enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I don't know enough. I'm not pretty enough. You see, with social media and television and all these things, and we see all these images, and sometimes we see these Photoshop pictures of people and photo shoots, and sometimes we see all of these things, and if we're not careful, we'll begin to diminish our own self-esteem and begin to think that we're not enough. But the fact of the matter is you are enough. You were born and created for greatness. Everything that you need to succeed is already on the inside of you, and in and of yourself, right where you are right now, you are enough. Right? So let's dismiss this fear. And one other component of fear that I want to talk about is the fear of what people might say. If we can just get released from people bondage, worrying about, being concerned about what other people are going to say. Well, what if I try and fail? What are people going to say? Who cares what people say? People are going to talk if you do good. People are going to talk if you do bad. And then what does God say? What do you think about yourself? And so we got to get over the fear of what people may say, being in people bondage, because we truly are in bondage if we're always worried about what people may say. You'll never reach your destiny. You'll never reach your full potential if you're bound by what people may say. So let's dismiss that fear today and get rid of that, because I don't know about you, but I am ready to go to the next dimension in my life. I hope you are as well. And in order to do that, we've got to get rid of the fear. If we don't get rid of the fear, we're going to continue to pass over opportunities repeatedly. Yes, I love it. Yes, ladies, I see in the comments, Crystal, I am enough. Elder Patterson, I am enough. Yes. We are enough. Sandra says, speak over yourself, encourage yourself in the Lord. Yes, indeed, you are enough. I am enough. Everything I have is already on the inside of me, and I'm moving forward. With God, all things are possible. So I refuse to allow fear to continue to trick me into passing over opportunities repeatedly. All right, so that's number one. So that's one thing that can cause us to remain poor, to pass over opportunities repeatedly. Hey, Salim, hey, Miranda, thanks for watching. It's Take Charge Tuesday with Tammy. We're talking about, are you tired of being poor? And poor, the acronym for poor, means passing over opportunities repeatedly. So we talked about one thing that causes us to be poor. Number one is fear. Number two is procrastination. Procrastination. I feel some people cringing right now. The big P. Yes, I said it. Procrastination. Putting off today what I can do today for tomorrow. Or sometimes putting off what I do today and it never gets done. Because we continue to delay, putting things off. And not only is a procrastination a habit, it's a bad habit. It's a habit that breeds poverty. Procrastination. Procrastination is what keeps us passing over opportunities repeatedly. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. You meet someone and you've been trying to connect for a different job or a promotion, right? And so you know you need to get that resume out. You know you need to call and send that contract in for that business that you're trying to get. Oh, that's okay. I'll look over it. I'll send it out tomorrow. Procrastination. Procrastination will delay your destiny every time. And sometimes not only will it delay your destiny, sometimes we totally miss out on opportunities because we procrastinate. And the longer you procrastinate, the longer you put it off, time passes by. Time is money, right? Some connections that you were supposed to have, they're gone now because you procrastinate. You didn't follow up with the email. right? You didn't send the message. You didn't pay the bill, so now your credit is jacked up. Procrastination. So we've got to stop procrastinating. Something as small as, I see some ouches. I see, come on, y'all. You know, we keep it real. Procrastination. And you know, I'm transparent, and you know, I'm going to share my story. Hey, Frida, thank you for joining. We're talking about, are you tired of being poor? Are you tired of passing over opportunities repeatedly? So one of my biggest things was hitting the snooze button in the morning. I had a struggle with getting up in the morning. And if you are a snooze button hitter, I came to let you know, every time you hit that snooze button, you're procrastinating. You're procrastinating from waking up and getting up and doing the things that you're supposed to do. And so it's something as small as hitting that snooze button in the morning. It evolves and grows to bigger things, because how you do anything is how you do everything. And so if you're procrastinating with getting up in the morning, so that's going to cause you procrastinate to do other things in your life. And I would keep hitting that snooze button. Y'all, I'm telling you, I would hit that snooze button 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. And then before I know it, I have to jump up. I'm rushing to get ready because I didn't want to get up. And hitting that procrastinate, just hitting the snooze button. And so one of the things that helped me out, it was a bad habit that I had for many years. One of the things that helped me out was reading the book by Mel Robbins called The 5-Second Rule. You may have heard about it. You may have read it already, but it's the 5-second rule, and you can look it up. But the 5-second rule revolutionized my mornings. And so instead of hitting the snooze button, when I hear, basically just real briefly, but get the book, audio book, read the book. If you're having a struggle with procrastinating in any area of your life, I recommend it. So I do the countdown, the 5-second rule, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get up. And so it's an action command afterwards. And it sounds crazy. It sounds like it doesn't work, but that has revolutionized my mornings. I never hit the snooze button anymore. I'm able to get up, have a productive morning. But so I said that to say, sometimes you got to get the necessary tools that you need to change those bad habits. If you're procrastinating about something, maybe it's an accountability partner. Maybe you need a coach that can hold you accountable. Whatever it is, stop the procrastinating, because you are passing over opportunities repeatedly by procrastinating. All right, so the third and final thing is we're talking about, are you tired of being poor? Are you tired of passing over opportunities repeatedly, whether that's in your personal life, whether it's in business, whether it's in ministry, whatever it is, it's time to stop being poor. Number 3, the last thing that hinders us or causes us to pass over opportunities repeatedly is pride. Another big P, pride. Pride. Thinking more highly of ourselves than we should, right? Sometimes we think that, oh, we've reached a certain level, or we have a certain title, and I'm too big to do this. I'm too, come on, y'all. Let's be real. Hey, Christopher, thank you for joining. Let's be real. Let's be real. And so, thinking I'm too good, because sometimes opportunities come our way, whether it's relationships and business and ministry, our personal lives, or whatever, that next promotion. But we think that, oh no, I've reached a certain level. That's beneath me. Because sometimes God will send things packaged so differently, and we don't recognize, and we miss it, and we pass over the opportunity. Come on, ladies. He's dressed a certain way. He don't have the cufflinks on. He's not 6'2". Come on, y'all. Come on. And so they're not packaged the way we think. And oftentimes we pass over opportunities repeatedly. Sometimes in business, someone wants you to come speak, and it's not your normal speaker's fee, right? It may be well below your normal speaker fee, and you decline it and say, oh no, I don't speak for that anymore, right? But you never know who was going to be in that audience. You never know who you were sent there on assignment to bless. And so we pass over opportunities because pride, another thing is how it hinders us and to pass over opportunities is because we don't ask for help. We don't ask for help, right? Because we're independent. We're self-sufficient. We have an image to uphold. And so we don't want to ask for help. But the fact of the matter is sometimes we all need help. We all need help. And it's okay to ask for help. I'd rather ask for help and get the help that I need than struggle silently when all I had to do was open my mouth and ask for help, right? Because that's why God places people in our pathway to be a blessing to us. And so if we can release the pride, lay that pride down and be open to however God wants to bless us, however he sends it, because sometimes in our minds, we have a certain way of how we think things should look, how we think things should be presented. But if we humble ourselves, and be open to receive whatever God has for us, however he's going to send it, that's when the blessing comes. Hey, Sandy, thank you for joining. That's when the blessing comes. Am I helping anybody today? So if you're like me today, the days of being poor are over. We were born to live an abundant life. The days of passing over opportunities repeatedly are over. It's time to heighten your awareness. It's time to humble yourself and be willing to walk into your destiny and receive the opportunities that God has placed in your path. So I hope this has been a blessing. Thank you for the hearts. I hope this broadcast has been a blessing to you today. If it has, please share it with your family, your friends. Go ahead and share the broadcast. If you're watching live with me, I love you so much. If you're watching the replay, I love you equally. Remember, we are still taking charge. And whatever you do, keep winning. I'll see you next Tuesday. Have a blessed evening, everyone.